trying to get away, but it's a long ride back to them. Talks, walks,
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 now of the American League Championship Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your Toronto Blue Jays.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Richard Schutzle is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And the average big league shortstop can make every play, but can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
Now at the plate, Ross Jacobs. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
First pitch, 7:05.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Francisco Lindor, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business in my
bounce towards the second baseman. And that's the second out. In now, Brandon Eller. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0 delivery. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
In there, 2-1. Eller, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Justin Knapp would be next. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
And that misses for ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And this one's over at the knees. 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. De La Cruz on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. De La Cruz is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Indians forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Indians 1. And with that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Benny O'Doul will be on the mound for game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And one of the best guys on the defensive side of the ball today is going to be manning left field. Unbelievable range out there, the ability to go back on balls, not fearful of the wall at all, and has a strong and accurate arm.
Striding in, Daniel Salinas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Toronto, the second baseman, Daniel Salinas.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 1.
That is second. The shortstop, number 1.
First pitch of the at-bat. Front door with the curveball, and he catches the corner for a called strike. And there's ball 1. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To his left, Gibbons. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. And with 2 away now, let's have a look at our playoff tree. And as you can see, the NL champion has already been decided, as the winner in this series will get the Philadelphia Phillies in this year's Fall Classic. Digging in, Johnny Christensen. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. In there, 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. 1-2. Digging in, Kenny Gallegos. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Kenny.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Two 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Line drive to center field, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. Gallegos on at first, nobody out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. To second for one. On to first. A double play.
Batting nine, the catcher, Julian.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to hit is the catcher, Julian Gill. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike. Line to the right side. Varela is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Indians fail to score. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0.
Leading off for the game, the first baseman.
First pitch on its way. And he takes ball one. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Gibbons will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Mariano Delacruz.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's 1-2. Bases are empty. One man out. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Batting sixth, the right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball right side. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go now to the top of the third. Striding in for the Indians, Ross Jacobs. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Jacob.
In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Varela on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he gets ahead 0-1. One out, nobody on. This is hit the other way out toward left field. De La Cruz moves over. He's got it, and there are two down now. And with two away now, let's have a look at our playoff tree. And as you can see, the NL champion has already been decided, as the winner in this series will get the Philadelphia Phillies in this year's Fall Classic. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
And another foul ball. Two out, nobody on. Line to the right side. Varela is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Striding forward now is the DH, Richie Browning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Knapp has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting 8, the center field.
Stepping in for the Jays, Anthony Alford. First pitch on its way. 4-1. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Now batting, Charles Holmes. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Clint Frazier. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Count now a ball and a strike. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
The batter, the left fielder, Justin Knapp.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Knapp. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitch is going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw that inner half of the plate.
And he's safe.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
Come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Alford is there. Let's see if they try it. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it.
third baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Kenny Gallegos. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball one.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay home. And not in time as the run scores. Coming to the plate now, Darrell Gibbons. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. Fouled away. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Throw won't get him. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Stepping into the box, Julian Gill. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Takes this the other way to right. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ross Jacobs.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Ross Jacobs. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Into the box, Daniel Salinas back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
stepping in, Torres. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And this one is gone. A home run. Into the box now, Johnny Christensen. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Some more of the colorful characters here at the... With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Yeah. 1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. To short, hit hard. He's got it. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, right fielder, Clint Frazier.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Clint Frazier. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Ball 1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Misses, ball 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Standing in, Justin Knapp. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at-bat or 2 before this one ends.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber, and he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and the Tribe held in check as the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Lifted the other way to left center. Jacobs is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Line, but speared on a hop. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Trying to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Lindor takes it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Number 66 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Into the box now, Kenny Gallegos. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. Pitch is popped up. Alfonso in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Off the plate at 94, 1-2. The 1-2. Pops this one up. Salinas waits on it. 1 down.
Now that's
digging in and looking for more. Darryl Gibbons. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Hit on the ground to short. Torres is up with it. And there's out number 2.
now
ready once again, Julian Gill. Here's the first pitch to him. In the air out to left. De La Cruz giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe, but they next to bat for Toronto.
Leading off for the Jays, the center fielder, Anthony Alford.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
The bat.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Daniel Salinas. He flew out in his last at-bat. Check swing grounder to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a chip.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now.
The catcher, Johnny Christensen.
Into the box, Johnny Christensen, as he rips it on the ground to second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Lamont Sorensen is on the
number 17, Lamont Sorensen.
First pitch of the at-bat. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Sorensen, a 6'4" right-hander. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. 2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Alford has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Stepping in, Francisco Lindor. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Smoke toward the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Brandon Eller. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Up next.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Clint Frazier. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Line towards center field. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. First pitch on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Alford racing back. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. 3 left for the Indians. Derek Machado gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Derek Machado.
Stepping into the box.
Leading up for Toronto, the first baseman, number 6.
Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
You like the modern style of baseball. Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
Fouled off. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Mariano De La Cruz. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And that misses 1-1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces.
Now batting, right fielder, Andres Varela.
Ray Guerrero takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Number 45, Ray Guerrero.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
Too low, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Manuel Lopez has been summoned from the bullpen.
Leading off the relief, the third baseman, Teddy Gallego.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Lopez is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty D. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. De La Cruz is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 2. Ready for another shot now, Julian Gill. First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
the center field.
Stepping in, Ross Jacobs. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Gill leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Barella makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Richie Browning. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here comes the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. He pulls this one into right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
The center fielder, number 10, Anthony Alford.
Striding into the box, Anthony Alford. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The third baseman.
Digging in, Charles Holmes. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Score hold. Sean Wiseman enters from the pen to start.
Number 5, Sean Wiseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nope. And a ball, 1-0. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. Holmes trying to get there.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor. And that's off his leg on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Now at the plate, Brandon Eller. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Clint Frazier. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that's taken high and outside for the 1-0 home. is on a line to left center, and it's going to fall. A base hit. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. De La Cruz looking up, gone.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Emmett Bradley enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9. In now, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Ball 2.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Alford has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Indians hang a crooked number thanks to this 3-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. It's the Indians 6 and the Blue Jays 1. Ready for another chance? Daniel Salinas. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that misses 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Torres is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And this is popped up near second base. Gibbons is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Now batting, catcher.
Settling in now, Johnny Christensen. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Final strike for the Blue Jays. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Swing and a liner, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Now batting, number 6.
So digging in now, Alfonso. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first two guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, this might not have been what he expected. I'm not sure he expected to have to go 7 outs to get the save, but hey, he did, and he iced the victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
No time to mess around. Just trying to let my mind go. I'm never coming down. I'm never coming down. I'm never coming down.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. The Cleveland Indians have taken a 3-1 lead in this league championship series. Benny O'Doul is credited with the win. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the